As the administrator of an Azure DevTest Lab, you might want to ensure that all virtual machines created within that lab include a specific artifact so that you have a consistent experience across all of the VMs created. To do that, head to your DevTest Lab, I'm already in mine, the TechSnips lab, and head down to Configuration and Policies under Settings. From here, choose Mandatory Artifacts from under External Resources. And at the time of recording, this interface isn't very clearly labelled, and you'll see two lists of selected mandatory artifacts. At the moment I've got 0 in each, and if I edit the bottom one, you'll see that the artifacts being presented to me as options are ones that are for installing software on Linux machines. However, if I edit the top list, I see artifacts that apply to Windows VMs. So in this instance, I want to ensure that all VMs created in the TechSnips lab include the Azure PowerShell artifact. So I'll choose that from the list, and note the additional blade telling me that this requires PowerShell 5.0, and that it will require a couple of additional reboots, meaning that VM creation is going to take a little bit longer with this being enforced. So I'll click Add, and then Save, and we'll see that Azure PowerShell has shown up on my list of mandatory artifacts, and it's in the top list, which applies to the Windows virtual machines. I don't want to apply any mandatory artifacts to my Linux VMs, so I'll leave this as is and click Save. Alright, that's saved successfully, and I'll head back to my lab, click Add, and we'll see how this mandatory artifact has affected the VM creation process. So I'm searching for the server core image that I've been using for my other virtual machines, and I'll skip down to the artifact section. Notice that it's already telling me that one mandatory artifact is selected, and there's a note there telling me that my lab administrator, and in that case this is me, has specified that the Azure PowerShell module is to be automatically installed before any others. I also can't deselect that. I can attempt to add it a second time, but that's not going to have much of an effect. So we've successfully enforced the inclusion of a specific artifact in any new virtual machines being added to our lab. Thanks for watching.